Hey, hey! It's been a while since I have been live. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. If you're newer around here, my name is Andrea Oram, and and my dog Gary's is with me out here in this beautiful evening. And I just wanted to chat about how having a baby is an asset to my music teaching business rather than a distraction. Because so many people, so much of the time, think of having kids as sometimes being a distraction from their work or from their livelihood, their business, whether it's a family business or not, you know, whether it's whatever it is. They have this perception that children are a distraction when really they are some of the best that we have to share and to offer, and they can actually be an asset to our work, to our livelihood, to our business. So I wanted to share with you a story that is a great example as to why my beautiful baby girl is an asset to my music teaching business, because I'm a freelance music teacher. I also mentor people, mentor music teachers on how to shift from public school teaching to freelance and stuff like that. And so I have wear a lot of different hats in my world. I also teach some homeschool choirs and a few lessons here and there. And anyway, I have a lot of things that I am doing as part of my business. But my story today is from one of my music lessons. I have a new voice student that started a couple weeks ago, and this story is from her lesson. And just a little backstory. Well, you never know who your students until you get to meet them, right? You don't really get to know what kind of student they are until they walk in and you get to know each other a little bit. But this student is a younger student, and she was really nervous for her first lesson, and she was really nervous for her second lesson, and I think this week was her third lesson, and she's still really nervous. So it's been a lot of me being funny and goofy and drawing out her joy, drawing out her silly side, so that we can really help her relax and be comfortable while she's getting used to singing in front of somebody else, because that can be a scary thing. And this week, the 2 weeks prior to this, my baby had been sleeping. She'd been napping while that student was having her lesson. But this week, my baby was awake for her lesson. And that's not a new thing. For my baby to be sometimes awake during my lessons that I'm teaching. And my baby loves being a part of lessons. She loves smiling at my students. She loves listening to them sing or listening to them play the piano or ukulele for her. And she just loves being there. She loves being a part of it. And if she's having a hard day, lessons are one of her favorite things to be a part of. So sometimes I purposely try and make it happen that she is awake for them because she enjoys them so much. But anyway, so she was awake for this particular lesson, and I wasn't sure how it was going to go just because this student seemed so nervous to sing for people, right? But turns out my baby really brought this student out of her shell, and she was able to participate in a way that I hadn't seen yet. She was a lot more comfortable. She was laughing, having a lot more fun. She was a lot more willing to sing by herself. In fact, my baby was smiling at her when she was singing, and afterwards, she goes, "Oh, the baby likes it when I sing to her." And I said, "Of course she does. She loves music and singing." And so then there was one time where I was singing with the student because that had been the only way I could get her to sing before this. And she's like, "No, no, no, stop singing. It's my turn to sing for the baby." And I just thought that was so precious, so sweet, and how this is a great example of how our children can be not just an asset to our music business and our teaching and how we're doing things, but they can really help be a positive experience. They can help create a positive experience for our students, and whatever that looks like, right? So in this example, my baby was able to help draw this student out and to help her really be herself and be relaxed in her voice lesson, and start to make some progress in those areas. So now that she's more willing to sing for me, we can work on more of the musical things like matching pitch and other things that we wouldn't be able to work on at all if she wasn't comfortable enough to sing in front of me. So that is a great example. But I just wanted to share that with you today as an encouragement for you music teacher mamas out there who are in the thick of it. Maybe you have lots of littles or not just one, and it's not as simple as that for you, but that's okay. I just want you to think creatively and in how your children, how your babies can be um, a positive asset to how you are running your business, right? I just want you to brainstorm that a little bit. So here's an example from my life, and I want you to think about that. And if you are not a music teacher, that's totally cool. I hope you enjoyed this story. And I just wanted to let you know that I have a free resource for you. It's a 3 ways to musically connect with your family and with your kids without having any musical talent. So there's a link for that in the description of this video. If you are not a music teacher and you are just really wanting to learn more about how you can make music with your family, there's a resource for you. So I'm also got some other stuff up my sleeve and in the works for working on things, including something called the Family Music Project. So there's more details on that below as well. But have a wonderful rest of your evening. I need to go finish making supper, and I will catch you later.